Julius Caesar walks into a room filled with men he trusts. They smile, they greet him, they step closer. What Caesar doesn't know is this: every single man in this room has already decided his fate. In just a few moments, the most powerful man in Rome will be lying on the floor, covered in blood. And the most famous betrayal in history is about to begin. By the year 44 BC, Julius Caesar is no longer just a general. He is Rome's greatest hero. He has conquered Gaul, he has defeated his rivals, and he has returned to the city as a living legend. The people love him, the soldiers worship him, but the Senate feels something else: fear. Because Rome was built to hate kings, and Caesar is starting to look exactly like one. In the days before his death, Caesar is warned again and again. A soothsayer approaches him and says, "Beware the Ides of March." Caesar laughs. His wife Calpurnia wakes up from a nightmare. She dreams of Caesar bleeding in her arms. She begs him not to go to the Senate. Caesar hesitates for a moment. Then he says, "I will go anyway." And with that decision, the path to his death is locked in. The men who plan Caesar's death are not strangers. They are senators, generals, friends. More than 60 men join the conspiracy. They tell themselves they are saving the Republic, but many of them are driven by something else: jealousy, fear, and wounded pride. At the center of it all stands Marcus Junius Brutus, a man Caesar trusted, a man he treated like a son. And Brutus convinces himself that betrayal is the only way. March 15th, the Ides of March. Caesar walks toward the Senate. The soothsayer is there again. He says, "The Ides of March have come." Caesar smiles and replies, "Yes, but they have not passed." Inside the Senate, the conspirators surround him. One of them steps forward and hands Caesar a petition. It is a distraction. And then, the first blade strikes. Caesar tries to defend himself. He pulls his toga over his head. Blades strike again and again. The room fills with chaos. Then Caesar sees him, Brutus. For a moment, everything stops. According to legend, Caesar whispers, "Et tu, Brute," and then he stops resisting. Julius Caesar collapses at the foot of Pompey's statue, stabbed 23 times, dead. The Senate falls silent. The conspirators raise their blood-stained daggers and shout, "Liberty!" But outside, Rome does not celebrate. The streets are quiet, shops close, people whisper. They do not see heroes, they see murderers. And the Republic, instead of being saved, is thrown into chaos. The conspirators expected applause. Instead, they get fear. The people turn against them. Civil war returns to Rome. Brutus and Cassius flee the city, and within 2 years, both men are dead. The Republic they tried to save does not survive. From the chaos, a new power rises. Caesar's adopted son, Octavian. The men who killed Caesar believed they were destroying a tyrant. Instead, they destroyed the Republic. Caesar's death does not end dictatorship. It creates an empire. Octavian becomes Augustus. Rome will never be a republic again. And the lesson is simple. When power is feared, violence follows. History does not remember intentions. It remembers consequences.